Hello everyone, Gigs here once again for another Constantiam tour. And today I am touring one of the landmarks on Constantiam, and I'm sure many of you have seen this or may have seen it as you were escaping Spawn. If you haven't seen it, this is something that's worth coming back to Spawn to see. Unfortunately, there are a few withers around here, so I am going to be very careful as I walk around here. As you can see, I'm gapped up, and that's because I've already been withered a couple of times. Did try and lure a couple of withers away, but they weren't having any of it. As soon as I started to try and move them away, they kept on coming back to the build, which is a bit of a shame. Now, the builder of this area is well known from my videos is concerned, and that is KrazyEyzKilla, aka Minehead. He has built quite a few of these around the map, so even if you haven't seen this particular spot, I am sure that you have seen some of his other work around the Spawn area. So without further ado, let's have a look at his lava casts that are just so intricately done, and these take him hours. I think I asked him once if he could do one on camera for me, and he said it takes him around 20 hours to do each one, and there is a square of these. So let me just, and I can't even render them all in, like this area is so big and they are so big I can't render them all in, but you can see, so there's 9 of these. I don't think there's one in the middle. I'm pretty sure it's just the 9 around the outside. So you can see just how huge they are. And again, you can see the withers have taken a bit of damage. Taken bits and pieces around from them. The withers are actually over on that third one over there. I'm trying to kind of keep away from them. These are just amazing. We head on in the middle here and sort of see, see the center area here. I know there's one of them that you can actually go all the way up the top with a water spout. Have nearly drowned a couple of times trying to go up that one there. I have to make sure I take a torch with me. Not even sure I've got any torch. Well, there's withers this way as well. Oh yep, there he is. Such a shame that someone has decided to wither this place because it's been standing for a very long time. Such a shame. Fortunately, while I'm here, I am causing more damage because obviously I'm loading the withers and they're doing more damage. But at the same time, I wanted to show this off. See, people have climbed up on the outside using blocks. In towards the center area, you can definitely see the damage that the withers have done. There's got a skelly horse over there. Used to be quite a few skelly horses floating around here. Again, you can see that there's just way too much to be able to render them all in at once, but they're so cool looking. And again, if you travel the highways, Krazy has done quite a few of these on the highways. Actually, some people have covered them in lava, and I've got to say, even covered in lava, they look really cool. I love the little extra sort of tilt up at the end of each of the little layers. Almost Japanese-ish styled temples is what they remind me of. I just want to have a look at this horse over here. I hope I can get there without that wither. Pretty sure he's still sitting. I've got ESP on so that I can try and avoid exactly where the withers are. Most of them are inside of the... Oh no, he's a fairly new skelly horse because he's got the 15 on him. Looking to see when he was one of the older skelly horses that had been hanging around here, but he's not. The sun's setting in between the two spires. Quite cool. But I love these. I just think that for someone to spend 20 hours on each of these is amazing. And again, they're looking a little bit worse for wear, but given how long they've been here, they have stood the test of time. I am just wondering which one has the water spout in the middle of it. Not that one. Ah, did I see water in here? I did. It's that one there. Perfect. Perfecto. Let's go have a squiz in there and see if we can get up there. I might have to... Yeah. The problem we do have with this one as well is trying to go up using the oh, there's a wither in there. It's a little bit low though. Let's see, we go. We have a torch here. Ooh, they have oops, bit of a hole there. It's definitely done a bit of damage in here because you used to be able to come in here and head straight to that. Am I holding myself with that? Am I? I don't have many blocks on me. That is sandstone, I suppose. Oops. I don't know whether I can get it to go back to what it was. Alright, Krazy, I'm just going to steal a bit of cobble from here. Just to try and get that water so that's not being difficult. Oopsie daisy, and that's not what I wanted to do. Whoopsie whoopsie. And I just got withered, didn't I? Dang nabbit. Okay. We are going to head on out of here. That's a pain. That's right. Dang nabbit. Now it's night time and we're going to have mobs to deal with. Just wanted to correct that water spout so that I could go up it and not have any worries. I wanted to be difficult, didn't it? There we go. Let's grab a little bit more cobble. Again, sorry Krazy, I realise I'm griefing your spire. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Dang nabbit. We don't want that. For that one. Right. Hopefully when I put that one down there, yep, it didn't overflow. I want to make sure it's safe when I come back down too. I want to be heading on back down to that wither again. Okay, so there we go, we should be good. You do have to be careful using a bucket. Is no good heading up here because you end up stopping the water flow too much. So a torch is your best bet, but at the same time it can also stop the water flow and you can get stuck. So I definitely wouldn't attempt this if you don't have respiration 3 on your helmet. Otherwise you're going to be constantly doing the torch trick. I am seriously hoping there's no withers up the top here. And that there's only... Oh no, this should only be the one because I can see his wither bar. We should be good. Again, you can see the water flowing back down there, the little water gap that I made there. So do need to be careful. Again, all the mobs are coming out. Now, I don't know if you turn on Jesus whether or not that would shoot you up to the top faster. I've never played around with that. If anyone's game enough to try, go for it. Let us know the results. Krazy himself might know the results. So yeah, so sort of as I was mentioning before, is that I would have really liked to have put out a video showing like a sped up version of Krazy creating these, but 20 hours worth like that. Number one, it's a big ask for him to actually do that for me just so that I can record it, given he's got so many of his own projects that he's working on. And number two, just trying to, I mean, you could do a time lapse and stuff of him building it and stuff, but you wouldn't, it's not like a normal building. It's not like he's actually building these are lava casts, so you're not going to get the same effect as if you did a slow motion style, sort of a time motion style build on one of these, because it is really him building up, pouring lava casts and things like that. Here we go, we're nearly here. And here we go. So cast by Minehead, January 21st, 2018. My sign is not here anymore, so that's a thing. Someone's taken down all the signs. You can see Babana's sign is up there. Yeah, but there were quite a few other signs up here. It is a shame that they are gone. Again, cast by Minehead, January 21st, 2018. They've been here for quite a while. I thought you could also take a sneak peek out there, but we'll do it this way. So yeah, so you can really see just, again, you can't even render them all, and you've got the ones that are sitting over there. Really quite amazing work. And I'm not going to go back down, oops, back down the water tower. I've gotten that out by one. Here we go. Because I will e-pearl down. It's the joy of having an e-pearl, so I don't actually need to go down there. But I hope you've enjoyed having a bit of a look at these. I don't want to stick around too much longer so the withers aren't doing too much damage. That's a really nice looking one there. And again, that's not damaged at the top, that is purely not being able to render it completely in. That was looking quite good as well. So yes, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed having a look at Krazy's Spires, Krazy aka Minehead. I certainly enjoyed coming back and visiting and seeing that they are still standing, even though they've got some withers squatting on the property. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed my brand new intro. I am still deciding on what I want to do with the music, so whether the song stays there or whether or not I switch to something else, I'm not sure, but I kind of like the new style. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching once more, and you have a great day.